Here we have is the Table Mountain Pine, scientifically known as Pinus pungens. As you look and compare this to the other pines, I would call this the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the pine world. The reason I would call it the Arnold Schwarzenegger is how stiff and strong and firm these needles are. If you look, there are only 2 needles per fascicle, okay, and they are between usually about 1.5 to 3 inches in length. So this one we pulled off here is going to fall in there, that 2.5. Okay, the only other pines that we have are going to be the 2 needle pines. There's going to be a spruce pine and a Virginia pine. This would most closely resemble the Virginia pine due to its length and its curvature and shape. But if you look, this is very, very, very stiff as compared to the Virginia pine. Even though Virginia pine is known as having 2 short twisted needles, these needles are somewhat short, but they are longer. They have a slight twist to them as compared to the Virginia pine. But if you look at the bud is going to be different than the Virginia pine. Okay, and also if you look, one key characteristic of this tree is on the branches itself, all the needles just occur on the tufts on the ends. A dead giveaway is going to be the cone. There's no other cone that looks like it. First of all, if you look, the cone is going to be sessiled, which means there is no stalk that the cone is attached to the limb on. Also, if I can tilt it just right, I'll rotate it. You can look and see that the cone, the base, is kind of off-centered. Is more or less going to be, I guess you could say, a lopsided base. And I will kind of turn it to the side, and you can kind of see it's got a curved barb. Each one of these prickles has a curved barb. This cone itself is open, and whenever it's closed, you can tell those curved barbs, they're a little bit more pronounced. But the key characteristic of this tree, of course, is going to be this cone with the curved barbs, the misshapen or lopsided base, 2 needles per fascicle, very, very stiff, very, very firm. Usually the only place I know that these trees grow native to Georgia is going to be, I've seen them around Tallulah Gorge, and this is our friend Table Mountain Pine and or Pinus pungens. One of those pines that would just hold the world together up there in the mountains and the rock ledges and outcrops in extreme North Georgia. Table Mountain Pine.